So here are the tray of cold weather or cool weather brassicas that I started not that long ago, and it's the perfect time to get them in the ground. Hey y'all, I'm Emily and welcome back to Bama Based, where I find peace in my garden and joy in my kitchen. I actually have a break in the weather and I'm already muddy and gross. I planted some seeds earlier today, but I did have some seed starts that needed to be moved out into the in-ground bed, which is where we are now. And since it's currently not raining, there's a break in the weather, I thought it's a perfect opportunity to get out here and get it done. So I'm just going to pull some weeds as I see them and then start planting. And I'm going to just bring you along and let you know exactly what I'm planting. But right now I need to take care of this pile of dirt so I can actually have some room to plant my good stuff. All right, so I'm currently sitting in very, very wet soil. I'm going to get so nasty, but that's okay. That's part of the joy of gardening. So let's start planting these seedlings. So I already have a good start of like cabbage, kohlrabi. I think I have one or two broccolis right over here. But I started another round. So I'm just going to plant these up. So these are the Copenhagen market cabbage. So I'm going to do a few rows of this. This is an onion that I forgot to pull up last year and it's doing pretty good. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to stick my finger into the bottom. It has just a little indentation here and just pop it out. In the little hole it goes. Starting seeds in the green stalk trays here, so easy. I'll also be labeling it because that was a goal for me for 2026 is to actually understand what I'm putting in the ground and not pull it up thinking it's a weed. I've done that and then I'm like, ah. So for this one, it has several. I'm just going to thin it down to probably one or two. There we go. It makes me so happy to get plants in the ground. It's like new beginnings. All right, so now I'm going to add just one or two Napa cabbage right here. I don't want to overcrowd. I'm actually going to be adding more than that because these, instead of growing out, oh, I'm so nasty, y'all. Instead of growing out and big and forming a big head, these kind of grow up. So I'm going to plant just a good line of the Napa cabbage. Plant one more, just right here. All right, so now I want to plant out my celery. They're not very big, but I want to give them a head start. I did have germination in all 6 cells. Not very tall, but I can always plant more later. I definitely want to label this so I don't step on it because they're so tiny. Now let's go plant the kohlrabi and rutabagas. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm just gonna pop a squat here in the ground or on the ground here. I'm already covered in mud. So let's plant my Georgia Southern Collards. Now these can get pretty big, but I'm going to overcrowd this area intentionally. One, to kind of choke out some weeds, and then two, kind of to be a trap crop for aphids that I know are here already. So if I get a crop of or a harvest of collards, even just one tiny one, it's going to be a win. So here we go. I'm trying to be very careful because I already have plants planted. Behind me here are rutabagas and kohlrabi. All right, so let's plant another Georgia Southern Collard. I love how they just pop out of the cell tray like that. Makes planting so much easier. love these things. Now let's plant our rutabagas. All right, y'all. So I'm going to do a line here of rutabagas and probably a little bit over here. It's hard to get it all on camera. Here we go. Rutabagas going in the ground. And these I will be thinning down to 1. I'm the only one in my family that eats rutabagas, even though they are absolutely delicious. So I don't need too many of them. I'm spacing the rutabagas out about 6 inches apart. That's still probably a little too close, but it'll be all right. When you don't have a huge growing area, you kind of cram everything in every single square inch you possibly can. Do a small little row right here. Two more. You know what? I don't want to thin the last 2. I just want to see what they do, just as an experiment. All right. Rutabagas are in the ground. Makes me so happy. All right, so the last thing I want to plant today before the rain comes back and soaks everything is another round of kohlrabi. All right, so I'm going to do 1 row against the wire, like chicken wire barrier here. And this is just to keep the rabbits out because they'll eat everything in sight. So I'm just going to do 1 row of kohlrabi. And since I already have kohlrabi on this side, I don't feel like thinning. I just want to see what happens. Weeds. I love planting, even when it's soaking wet outside.
It's chilly out here.
Yep, it is.
I'm cooking the sausage.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait too long.
I'm almost done planting. He knows me too well. All right, so the hubby is grilling some sausage for dinner tonight, so that's the noise you hear in the background. But here is a view of what we got done today. So you're looking at the garlic that I planted several weeks ago, doing great. And then everywhere you see a plant label is a tiny seedling we got in the ground today. And then also over here. And I nestled these around the other plants. The only gap I have is just right there where my hiney was kneeling in the mud, and there was nowhere for me to go. So looking good. So I'm very excited to get these little seedlings in the ground. Very pleased with the Greenstock Garden seed starting trays that they put on their website. Love them. Not an affiliate, but they're awesome, y'all. Highly recommend. And I'm just excited to see these little guys grow. So if y'all could give this video a like and a thumbs up, help me grow the channel by subscribing. Share it if you wouldn't mind. And until next time, y'all, my name's Emily from Bama Base, where I find peace in my garden and joy in my kitchen. I'm going to go shower because I'm covered in mud. Ugh. Until next time, y'all. Bye.